Speaking today with Pam Swain. She's a senior VP of the Oxford-Lafayette County Chamber of Commerce. Pam, I want to talk a little bit about the holiday season today. Obviously, a big weekend this past week as well. Good for you to give us a few minutes. I really appreciate it.
I was so excited to be with you, and boy, what a weekend to be in Oxford this past weekend, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I was on the square on Friday, and at one point, I think the traffic had backed all the way through at least one roundabout on Lamar and toward it back into the second. And with everything that the retailers, the restaurants, everybody that they've been through over the last year, but probably even longer than that, it had to be as much traffic as it was, and it was bad to try to get into the square. That had to be a huge weekend and a great sight to see for you guys.
For sure. I mean, you can feel the electricity when the crowd and the attendance is that big and that large, and just it's just such a feeling that you have around our community when Thursday rolls around and then Friday rolls around, and even of course on Saturday on those big game weekends. It's just a feeling unlike any other to take a little town like Oxford and you know triple at least our normal amount of folks around town. It's always fun to be a part of that.
Is it even a little more of a sigh of relief, a breath of fresh air after last year? I mean, you almost kind of appreciate it a little more. You know, we were so used to it, just hey, you get your 7 home football weekends. It happens in baseball season, but with all the limitations over the course since the start of 2020, I had so many people that say, hey, people deserve it around town. It's this, it's that. There seemed to be this extra bit of kind of aura just around the whole weekend.
For sure, without a doubt. I think if COVID taught us anything, it's to never take for granted the wonderful opportunities that we have based on being a university town and what that brings to these big weekends and brings to our economy and to our retailers and our restaurants and our hotels and all those people who play a role in making those weekends happen and come together. I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on. So we definitely, I think, learned as a community how important those events are, and the people that come and love Oxford and appreciate not just our university, but our town and our people, and being a part of that for those ballgame weekends. We definitely are glad to welcome everybody back for sure.
So a lot of different things over the course of the holiday season, typically starting the day after Thanksgiving and running through December. But this year, you guys want to get a little more of a head start on that, begin a little early. That's going to be November 7th, the day after the Liberty Ole Miss football game. It's an 11 a.m. game on Saturday morning. And then this is on Sunday, 11 and 3 downtown, 1 to 5 at some other locations around that for the holiday open house. Just tell us a little bit about what that entails and what made you guys start it a little early.
Yeah, so this is our first ever Shop Oxford Holiday Open House. And so we kind of came around this idea after talking with our business community. At the Chamber of Commerce, our main goal every day is to listen to our business community, to hear the pulse and be the conduit that can create solutions to kind of what they may have as a problem within their business. And of course, they've all been suffering with problems over the last year and a half. So one of the things that we found with the holiday season is we all are very used to the day after Thanksgiving is a big shopping day, but and no matter what town you live in, but even of course in Oxford, it is a big event because we have Santa Claus, we have carriage rides, we have special sales, we have you get up at the crack of dawn and you go and you go to your favorite shop and you hope to catch some really good holiday sales. But what we heard for this year and really from probably this year forward is it's better for us as a university town to back a lot of that launching of the holiday season up a little bit. For the university students and those that are in town for ball games, particularly in the month of November this year, there's several weekends where we will have an influx of people within the community. So we want our retailers to be ready with their holiday flair, with their holiday gift ideas, with everything that they have that they're bringing in for the holiday season. The decorations and special gifts and so much more are ready to jumpstart that holiday season a little bit earlier. I think we've all heard, the rumblings of distribution problems and all the things that are going on around the entire country with limitations on, will you be able to get this? And will you be able to get that? We want people to come out to this brand new event on Sunday, November 7th to see everything from the very beginning of the holiday season that our fantastic community has to offer up for holiday gift ideas for their friends, for their family. And so it's just going to be a lot of fun. We're doing it from 11 a.m. on that Sunday morning, the day after Liberty, like you mentioned, until 3 p.m. on the Oxford Downtown Square. We're going to have a great area, a host area set up by City Hall, where we're going to be giving away a big grand gift basket raffle. We're going to have some kids' holiday crafts, some other special giveaways, holiday gift ideas. Holiday music's going to be piping throughout the square. Our retailers are going to already be decorated for the holiday season. We're going to have hot chocolate, cookies, so much more that just really makes everything feel the holiday. I mean, when you're on the Oxford Square during the holiday season, you really feel so much holiday warmth, and it's just an experience unlike any other. So we want to take advantage of this first weekend in November and really launch that out. Then that afternoon, like I said, we're going to do 11 to 3 on the square, and then we've got other shopping areas around town that people can travel to a little bit later in the afternoon. So from 1 to 5, a lot of our outlying shopping areas will be open for special shopping hours. That might be West Jackson Avenue. We've got several different shopping areas down West Jackson Avenue. We've got several in the North Lamar area, in the University Avenue area. We don't want to forget about them because there's so many unique stores and boutiques throughout the whole community of Oxford and Lafayette County. So we just invite everybody to come out and be a part of this, grab some lunch, grab a brunch, get a jump start on that holiday shopping, and explore all the great gift ideas that our retailers will be ready to show them and wrap up for them, and they can take it home. And as soon as they get the Christmas tree up, all they got to do is pop those gift ideas under there.
As you mentioned too, it's not, just obviously come shop, find what you need for the holidays, but also, as you said, there's plenty of different things from, holiday crafts, giveaways. I mean, it's an event. There's things for kids and to entertain everybody over the course of the afternoon. And this is in addition to the one after Thanksgiving. You'll still have other opportunities as the month plays along. And, we're all seeing it. Like you said, distribution issues. You order something somewhere, we don't know when it's coming. The post office is having a hard time fulfilling shipments when they're supposed to, whereas come downtown, local, you see it, get it right there and going about your way. Beyond that, what are some other kind of just benefits of shopping local here in Oxford?
Well, shopping local in Oxford has been a focus of ours for about 20 years through the Shop Oxford program. And it started 20 years ago, really trying to remind people the importance of staying in Oxford, not really going into our outlying communities where shopping malls are really pulling our community out into other big towns, that might have more shopping opportunities than we did at that time 20 years ago. I think we can all agree that the landscape in Oxford has changed in 20 years. Now the shopping opportunities that we have are just extraordinary. I mean, we are really, really lucky for a community our size to be able to have the different options that we have here. So shopping local and keeping those tax dollars in this community is really what this is all about, because a lot of people don't really give much thought to going online, getting it shipped to your house, doing the easy click and send type shopping. But when you do that, you lose the tax dollars for your local community. Mm-hmm. And those tax dollars really affect all of us in the Oxford and Lafayette County community. It helps to service our roads. It helps to fund our city. It helps to create jobs. It helps to, if there's community services that you want Oxford to keep up or Oxford to get if we don't already have, that all depends on tax dollars. That sales tax dollars that is spent in a local brick and mortar store is just extremely important. And a lot of times people don't give that much thought. They don't, then it's just because it hasn't been brought to their attention. So we haven't had the conversation. And then once, we get the opportunity to point that out to someone, they're just, it's kind of like this light bulb goes off, like, gosh, I haven't ever really thought about that. That speed bump out on a certain road that I really won't fix, it's got to be funded in some way. And those things are definitely impacted by the amount of sales tax that is collected at our local shops. And so being able to support them is extremely important. And not only that, but it helps keep their employees employed. It helps pay, you know, it helps pay for mortgages and things like that, that people who pour their lives into small businesses around this community really depend on to keep them open. And those small businesses around this community are always the first to support other things within the community. I mean, when you can invest $1 into a local business, it turns over at least 7 times in that community. It gets invested into the banks. It gets invested into the local sports park. It gets invested into the schools. I mean, it just really genuinely turns over so many times. And that is just the ricochet effect of supporting local businesses and how important it is.
So again, this is November 7th, 11 to 3, downtown on the square, 1 to 5 other places. Again, plenty of activities, way to get the holiday shopping season underway. For people looking for more information, whether it be websites or social media, where should they turn to for this?
They can come to our website for the Chamber of Commerce. It's oxfordms.com. Super easy. You should see a rolling banner across the top. Just click on that and you'll find out all the information. Also, follow us on social media. We are on all your regular social media outlets at Oxford MS Chamber. That is on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook. So check us out there, Oxford MS Chamber. And we will be highlighting the businesses that will be open. We'll be spotlighting our businesses as they're decorating for the holidays. And of course, we'll be around all the way through November and December as the holiday season continues, helping support our local businesses as much as possible and encouraging people that not only live here to shop here, but those who just have a love for Oxford to come back for maybe a shopping weekend.
Again, that is November 7th. Pam, thanks so much for the time today.
Thank you. Appreciate it.